Hello, and welcome to another Rangroo's unit of the week. And today we are taking a look at the Z-9A TY-90 anti-helicopter for China. So the Z-9 is a Chinese utility helicopter developed during the mid-90s. And simply put, it's a utility helicopter that can transport people, transport things, or if you stick some weapon pods on it, it can shoot missiles such as anti-aircraft missiles. Now, if you do take a closer look at it, you may notice it looks an awful lot like a Eurocopter, and that's because it is a Eurocopter, literally made in China. So I really want to take the time to talk about the whole Chinese copycat industry of copying Western weapons and military vehicles. So China has quite a reputation of imitating Western technology and weapons and vehicles and incorporating it into their own army. For example, this is an American F-35 and this is a Chinese J-31. Notice the similarities. And a lot of vehicles within the Chinese army are pretty much direct copycat of weapons that already exist. Not all of this is done in a dodgy manner where they literally steal it. For example, the Z-9 helicopter, the unit of this route, was actually built under license with permission from the French. But there's also other examples such as the Dongfeng EQ-2050, which, yes, it looks a lot like a Humvee, and that's because it is. The Chinese saw the effectiveness of the Humvee during Operation Desert Storm and how it could move over fast, flat terrain so fast and rather effectively. And so they brought a bunch from American sources, reverse engineered it, and then later on they managed to start producing these off the factory lines and use it within their army. Now the bigger question is, why would the military just spend so much time imitating other people's weapons and technologies, not just produce it yourself? Well, the reason being is that China went through quite fast westernization rather quickly. I mean, look at Mao's The Great Step Forward, or Mao, I should really say. That's how you properly pronounce that. And so you want to become a major power on the mainstay, and to be a major power, you need a big military. So why spend the time researching and developing, homegrown weapons when you could either buy, already existing technologies from nearby nations, or just produce it yourself? Because if it works for one country, it will probably work for yours. In-game, Z-9A TY-90 is a Chinese helicopter with one weapon available to it. And that weapon aptly being the TY-90 air-to-air missile, which will fire and forget 8 missiles available to the helicopter, with a range of helicopter 2,625 meters, 2.1 kilometers for airplanes, 60% accuracy, 6 AP, and a reload time of 2 seconds. Overall, pretty damn good missiles, considering these are mainly for killing helicopters. 6 HE power is quite a lot, considering that other manpad style missiles are usually only 4 to 5 HE, so they do a lot of damage, and you got quite a lot of them. And if you take a look at its miscellaneous stats, it has no armor because it is a squishy helicopter, 6 HP, medium size, poor optics, a speed of 300 km an hour, an autonomy of 900 km, year restricted to 92, type restricted to airborne and motorized, and it is also a prototype unit. Simply, in battle, the Z-9A TY-90 is the best anti-helicopter helicopter. If you take a look at other anti-helicopter helicopters, such as the KA-52, its anti-helicopter capabilities aren't as good as the Z-9's anti-helicopter capabilities. The Eagle missiles are pretty much the same stats, except for the fact it only does 4 HE over the whopping 6 HE that the TY-90 offers, but the KA-52 can do other things such as shooting down helicopters. So it really leaves the TY-90 in a very niche role, and that is for shooting down enemy helicopters. But by God, it is really bloody good at doing it. Also, another fact to counter in is that it does have 8 missiles available to it compared to the standard 4. This is a big deal, because you usually run out of missiles rather fast. It takes maybe 1 to 2 missiles to kill, a decently sized helicopter, depending on the randomness of the HE damage. And so when you run out of missiles for your anti-helicopter helicopter, you have to fly it all the way back, probably to your FOB, land it, wait for it to refuel, you then take off. It's not like an AAP where you can just hover a logistical truck nearby to resupply it as it shoots. And yeah, the Z-9A TY-90, best anti-helicopter helicopter for killing enemy helicopters and I guess for killing planes, but don't expect to do anything else with it. And I'm going to leave it off at that. This has been another Rangaroo unit of the week. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.